Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. In this video, I'm going to do this beautiful Kajal inspired makeup look. I basically wanted to do an eye makeup look, or you can say an entire makeup look based on Kajal. Now, I have just used two Kajals. Now, you can use just one. My favorites are Maybelline Colossal Kajal in Super Black and NYX Smolder. So, I have used those both and I have set that with the Carbon eyeshadow from MAC. Now even that is optional. You can just use Maybelline Colossal and you're good to go. You can even create a nice smoky eye, but I just wanted to keep the inspiration of the lower waterline Kajal, and I have pulled it a little bit to make it more like wing eyeliner, but the wings are completely optional. You can do as according to your preference. Now I didn't do the upper eyeliner because I just wanted the entire look to be focused on this Kajal. Now Kajal is such an important part in our lives. I know as an Indian girl, I love my Kajal. I mean, there are days where I don't want to wear any eye makeup, but Kajal is something I will not miss out. I will actually use Kajal just to tightline my eyes and I'm just good to go. But in this look, I decided to go full-blown Kajal because I really feel that Kajal deserves an entire video of its own. So I know that all of us as Indian girls, we all love our Kajals. Now, I think Kohl or Kajal is mainly an important part of our lives because it somewhere has this cultural importance. You will notice how our classical dancers, our Bollywood actresses always have these very expressive eyes, and it's all thanks to the Kajal. It emphasizes in the most beautiful way. Without Kajal, people will even ask you, are you sick? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the new BuzzFeed video India which they have posted, and I think it's really true. You know, I mean, people have come up and asked me like, are you sick, you're not wearing your Kajal? But I'm not going to ramble too much now about the Kajals. I'll just mention a couple of my favorite Kajals and I'll proceed to the video. The very first one is obviously the Maybelline Colossal. I really like this because now I have an issue with my eyes. Now if I use any other Kohl or Kajal inside the waterline, my vision completely goes blur because I wear lenses, and I think my eyes are a little bit dry. I don't know what happens. Basically the particles go into the eyes and it's a lot of issue for me because it's my vision is just disturbed, and I don't know, I'm not just comfortable with any other Kajal but Maybelline Colossal in my waterline. So Maybelline Colossal is what works perfectly for me. Next is Smolder. I love this product by MAC because it is perfect for smoky eyes as well. You can smudge it very well and it doesn't smudge like the other Kajals that are available. Now in MAC's Kohl we also have Teddy eyeliner, which is a brown color Kajal, which is amazing if you want that no makeup look and gives you that perfect definition for your eyes without being too prominent like the black Smolder that we have. The next one which I have is a Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl from Sugar Cosmetics. I like this product because it's super black. Otherwise, it's not really amazing because it smudges so badly. Even after setting, I feel it smudges a little. But I think this looks really beautiful if you really love that smoky smudged out look. I remember when I was working, this one client just comes up to me and tells me that I want a Kohl that actually smudges badly because she likes the bags under her eyes and she's never seen her eyes without Kohl like that. She does not like the powder smudge proof Kajals that we have today, and I was pretty shocked. But I think this is more traditional, this Sugar Cosmetics black to back, and that's why I like it. It's super black, and if you like that look, you should definitely try this Kajal out. So that's it for my views on Kajal. I think it's such a beautiful makeup accessory. You cannot miss out on Kajal. I mean, you need to try it at least once in your life. I think apart from our lipsticks, we love our Kajal. In fact, I think as an Indian girl, my first love in makeup was Kajal. My first experience was using a liquid eyeliner in my waterline, and it was completely disastrous. I think I was like 15 and not 15, sorry, I was like 13 or 14 and I tried it for the first time and it was just horrible. You know the Lakme eyeliner which we used to get, I had used that in my waterline and my eyes were burning. I don't know, nobody was giving me knowledge about makeup that time, so I was just trying something what my friends told me to try. Don't do that. Don't ever put liquid eyeliner in your waterline because it's going to burn like hell and you might even have an eye infection, so please be careful. So that's it, you guys. If you really like this look, please keep on watching. Let me know what you think. So guys, I've already done my base. I have used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 228 Soft Tan, And for my concealer, I have used the Nykaa concealer palette. I have used a little bit of the yellow as well as the peach color, mixed them together and applied all over my eye area. And basically I have set my eyelids with MAC's Mineralize Skinfinish in medium golden. Now I have been trying this powder for about past 2 days and I'm really liking it. I cannot exactly review because I have not tried this with full face foundation, and we'll see how it works. So moving along, I'm going to be doing my concealer highlighting, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C10. Now this is not very yellow for my taste. It's a little bit more beige neutral color. I wish it was a bit more yellow. So I'm going to mix a tiny bit of the NYX's HD concealer, which is like my absolute favorite. But I love the texture of this Revolution Conceal and Define. It's really very nice. Taking the small beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything. To set all of this, I'm going to be using Nye's Banana powder. And I really enjoy using this powder because it's like perfect for medium complexion. If highlighting is not your scene, you can totally skip this. I would still recommend you to bake your concealer basically with your normal finishing powder because it really sets it in place like for long hours. So I'm going to start off with doing some crease definition. Now this is completely optional. I just like to have a very nice defined crease, but I'm going to be using really basic products like a contour shade and as well as a blush. I'm not going to be using anything too fancy. I'm using MAC's Coppertone blush and I'm just going to wash this all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to take NYX's bronzer in Deep Tan and I'm just going to do my crease definition with this. I think I applied the blush a little too much. I would recommend going a little light-handed with it, but I just wanted to make sure that it's a little visible because I couldn't see it properly before and I think I applied a little too much. So now I'm just going to take a earbud or a Q-tip and you can just clean the lower waterline. And then I'm going to be using Maybelline Colossal Super Black Kajal. I'm also going to be tightlining my upper lash line. Tightlining your upper lash line, it's always going to make your eyes look a little bit more wider. I'm just going to pick up some product with a beauty blender. See, it is looking less, isn't it? In the mirror I can make out. I'm not sure how it's looking on camera, but I'll get to know once I edit this video. But I feel it's a little bit lesser than before. Going back to kajal, I'm going to take my favorite kajal in the world. It's Smoulder. Now this is completely optional. You can totally go with your Colossal Kajal, but I'm just going to use this. And I'm going to work this on my lash line. Make sure it's always nice and pointy. So you can leave it at that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick it a little from the outside. It's just how I like to do my kajal. I really like the wing because it elongates my eyes. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit from here and just flick it ever so slightly. Don't worry about perfection at all. So I'm going to be smudging this with the Real Technique brush, but you can totally use a earbud or a Q-tip or whatever you have in hand. But the pointier it is, it's always better. I have another one from PAC which also I really like. I like to smudge it out and set it with the black eyeshadow, which I'll show you all in a minute. I think I'll use this PAC brush, and I'm just going to smudge it a little. I'm going to be setting that with Max Carbon. It's just a matte black eyeshadow. You can use any matte black eyeshadows. Now I think almost all the eyeshadow palettes you get these days have like a matte black in it. So always dust off the excess. I'm just going to add tiny bit of the banana powder so we can dust off any fallout. Don't worry, we are going to rectify both the sides. I'm taking some Mineralize Skinfinish and I'm just applying it over this lighter part because it's looking a little too light for my taste. I don't want it to look like I have a different kind of highlighter over there. I'm taking the brush again and I'm just going to work this out a little bit. The wings are completely optional. You don't have to do it if you don't like. I'm just trying to perfect it and you can see it's taking so much time. So the next thing we are going to be doing is the eyebrows, and here I'm just brushing them a little. I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild pencil in the shade black, I think. Yeah, Black Ops. And I'm just going to work this here. That's it. And just brush it out. I'm really not aiming for the Instagram eyebrows. Just fill your gaps with short strokes. Next I'm going to be taking this brow pomade from Freedom, and it's in the shade Ash Brown. Again, work in short strokes. Now this is going to take the harshness of that black pencil which I use. I'm going to take a clean spoolie and I'm just going to be brushing that out. Then for mascara, I'm using this Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I literally have to clean the brush, so there's a lot of wastage of product, I feel. Just going to wiggle, but this literally gives you that falsies effect on your lashes. Just wiggle it upwards. I'll be contouring my face with the same NYX bronzer. Always tap off the excess. Whenever you're nose contouring, be careful that you use very little product, otherwise it just looks like you've got like 2 brown streaks. I really like to do it with my fingers because then you can blend the product pretty well. To highlight my face, I'm using this cream color base from MAC, and I'm really loving this product these days because it just gives you that beautiful glow from within. Then I'm going to set my highlighter with this Maybelline highlighter. So this is in the shade Molten Gold, and I really wish they had launched a little bit more products in this range because the formula of this highlight is really very nice, but they should really launch more colors. So tap off the excess again, and I'm really loving this fan brush to apply the highlighter. I don't know why I used to feel the fan brush doesn't give you as much as effect as that regular setting brush, but I think I'm really enjoying using this fan brush for highlight. I was actually not going to do the highlight, but I was like, okay, I have to do it because I love my highlighters. Come on, who am I kidding? Take a tiny bit on my finger and just apply it over here. Okay, I think I applied a bit too much. For my blush, I'm going to be using Coppertone. So I'm going to be using the same blush on my cheeks. Smile. I just like to dash the same brush over my chin and my other areas. I just like to have this really nice seamless look. So to set my entire face, I'm going to be using the Mineralize Skinfinish from MAC, and I'm just going to take this tulip shaped brush, tap off the excess, and just go all over my skin, even the neck area. Set my face, I'm going to be using NYX's Dewy setting spray. So for my lips, I'm going to be using NYX's Lip Lingerie in Cabaret Show. I think you can pair this look with a pair of beautiful silver earrings like these. Or you can add a lovely bindi with it. I think this look is super classic and super timeless. It can be worn on any occasion. You can wear jewelry according to your preference. You can style it anyhow. You can even wear a darker lip with this. The bindi is completely optional. So let me know if you guys like this look. Let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up, share it with your friends or whoever might find this useful. Do subscribe to my channel, and I'll hope to see you all in my next video.